Shannon Gabriel completed his third 5-wicket haul in 5 innings as the West Indies completed a crushing victory over Bangladesh by an innings and 219 runs just before lunch on the third day of the first test in Antigua on Friday. Wicketless in the demolition of the tourists for the lowest test innings score, 43, on the opening morning, Gabriel started the wrecking job in the second innings with 4 wickets on the fourth evening. He then bowled Kamrul Islam when play resumed to finish with 5-77 as the Bangladeshis were dismissed for 144 to hand the home side the largest innings victory ever in a test in the Caribbean. Christian smashes 37-ball county T20 100. However, the morning's honours at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium went to Nurul Islam. The Bangladesh wicketkeeper batsman blazed his way to 64, a maiden test half-century in just his second match, and holding up the West Indies in the push for a victory that looked likely to be completed in a matter of minutes from the start of play. Nurul reached his 50 off just 36 balls, the fastest ever by a Bangladesh player in a test away from home, and actually belted the otherwise dangerous Gabriel out of the attack by taking 16 runs off the fast bowler's 12th over. It took Miguel Cummins to end the innings and the match with the lunch interval approaching as he had Nurul caught and bowled before scattering the stumps of Rubal Hussain in the next over to finally complete the triumph that looked a mere formality at the start of the day. For Bangladesh captain Shakib Al Hasan, it was a tough return to the helm in the traditional format of the game. Day 1 highlights: Roach the Destroyer's Tigers rolled for 43. "We need to adapt better to these conditions," he admitted. "It is not something we are familiar with, but we have to spend the next 5 days getting ready for a similar situation when the next test begins. That second and final test of the brief series begins July 12 in Kingston, Jamaica, where another green, fast bowler-friendly track is expected to be prepared in keeping with the trend of playing surfaces, starting with the drawn 3-test series against Sri Lanka. We were disappointed after losing the last test of the series against Sri Lanka a week ago, so that gave us some additional motivation," said West Indies captain Jason Holder in assessing his team's ability to rebound from defeat in Barbados in the finale to the Sri Lankan campaign. "We needed to be a little more clinical in the second innings, but I'm looking now to us setting the tone again for the second test." Holder certainly meant business at the start of the day, with the visitors resuming at 6-62 when, after delivering a wide first ball, he had Mahmudullah well caught low down at third slip for his third wicket of the innings. A quick finish then looked certain when Gabriel breached Kamrul's defences to have Bangladesh tottering at 8-88. But Nurul found determined support from Rubal in a surprising 9th-wicket partnership of 55 that left Holder and his teammates more than a little frustrated, with the captain introducing spin for the first time in the match through Devendra Bisu and Roston Chase without reward. It took the reintroduction of Cummins into the attack to make the breakthrough, with an effort that is likely to ensure his retention for the Sabina Park test, especially with player of the match Kumar Roach under a fitness cloud after injury prevented him from bowling in the second innings. Australia beat Zimbabwe despite late batting wobble. "I am confident whenever I play against Bangladesh," said Roach in reflecting on his devastating first innings performance when he finished with figures of 5 for 8, the 5 wickets coming in the space of 12 balls. "There's a lot of assistance from the pitchers, but we have also been working hard on our games with bowling coach Corey Collymore." Roach started his Test career against the Bangladeshis in 2009, a series in the Caribbean which the visitors dominated at the expense of a home side severely depleted by the absence of the entire first-choice squad in the midst of a dispute with the West Indies Cricket Board. Now though, the circumstances are very different, and even if Roach is sidelined from the second test, it will require a massive turnaround in form for Bangladesh to be competitive against these same opponents in a week's time.